Most mistakes in English are really, really small. Cute baby. What's its name? Ouch! That means the baby is so ugly that it isn't even human. Unfortunately, there are a lot of small mistakes like this that make you look rude or at least ignorant. So let's look at some of the big ones today. And let me show you what you should be saying instead so you're never embarrassed by these simple little mistakes ever again. When you're showing sympathy, for example, if somebody says, "Hey, my sister lost her job," don't say, "It's a pity." You have to say, "Oh, what a pity." Why is that? Because the pitiful subject of the sentence should be the situation, not the sister. But since the subject of the last sentence was the sister, if you use the word it and you're connecting to the last sentence, you're pointing at her. It's basically like kicking someone when they're down, and that's never nice. Here's another situation. When you're talking about food, somebody says, "How was your steak?" Don't say, "Good taste." You need to say, "It tastes good," or "Tastes good." Very tasty. Why? Because most sentences need a subject, unless it's implied. But even if it is implied, the sentence order stays the same. So if you're switching the sentence order, it's because you're using an adjective. It's very tasty. Very tasty. How about when you're at a sushi restaurant? A lot of times people will ask, "Can you eat sushi?" No, that's wrong. You should ask, "Do you like sushi?" "Yes, I love it. It's great." Why? Because people can eat anything. But if they don't like something, they won't. So you shouldn't be asking about ability. Ask about their preferences. Now, how do you respond if someone asks you, "Do you like sushi?" Don't say, "I can't eat sushi." That's really rude. Instead, you should say, "No, I don't really like sushi." Or, "Sushi doesn't really agree with me." That's a passive sentence, very soft, and very sophisticated. And these simple mistakes always make you look the worst, because it's kind of like misspelling your own name. The smaller the mistake, the bigger the egg on your face. So one more example. When you're out shopping, somebody says, "Oh, how much is that shirt?" Don't say, "It's $25. Hand on face, right? "It's $25. $25. Remember, it's plural. This mistake kills me, and I hear it all the time, even from people who've lived in America for years and years. And because it's such a simple mistake, one, it shows you're not serious about the learning the language, and two, that shows how little respect you have for others, which is a big turnoff for listeners. So remember these simple little mistakes, okay? And the next time you're out shopping or at a restaurant or with friends and they share some bad news, take special care to avoid these mistakes, because your friends won't notice when you don't make these common grammar mistakes, but you will. So what about you? What common mistakes do you make in English? Leave your comments below and let me help you there. All right, talk to you later. Bye now.